Shot City, and you say Shot City, and you say Shot City. Yo, let's go. Your brother's bounding it, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? Welcome to the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC not to fuck with, place with city lights, sun in one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime, where daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement Dr. Wax and gramophone, with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam, the land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bounding it, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots, a skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say, from heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Ira's to drink the pain away, and the real hip-hop is NUR and HBK. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bounding it, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? You can hear the wind whisper, send chills down your spine, and we can watch the waves crash along the Lakeshore Drive, and ride the L through the loop so you can get your mind right, or get lost in the beauty of the skyline lights. It's a city so pretty, full of life and fallen trees. She licked the lips and then she kissed me with the breeze. So as we proceed, I hope you people follow. You know the motto, welcome to Chicago. So your brother's bounding it, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? So your brother's bounding it.
What up, Taco Carew? It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It probably means we're gonna get disappointed again. But we're gonna do it together and have fun. Let's go.
Welcome to Chicago. 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 Welcome to Chicago.
What is going on, everybody? Woohoo! My name is Jesse, aka your very own one and only Shots Out Smarkin. It is time for the chaos that is Wednesday night Dynamite. What's up, chat? What's cracking? How everybody feeling out there? Where you guys at? There you guys are. Wherever it is that you are. So what do we have in front of us? We have the Wednesday Night Dynamite, man. Another Wednesday Night Dynamite, and I don't know what else to say, man. We're gonna suffer through this together as a team. As a team. All right. Why? Because that's just what we do. That is just what we do, bruh. Let's do as we do things that we normally do. Let's do our roll call, man. I need to see who's here. I need to see who is seeing me. I need to see who is checking in. I need to see who is hanging out. Ah, there you guys are. There you guys are, looking beautiful. Dark One, Jay, Mike Wilson, always here first and foremost. Chase, what's going on? David Rice, aka D Nice, in the house. David, do we still have that scheduled Dynamite call in tonight, sir? Because I am down if you are. Lord Quaz is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Quaz has showed up to work. It's an amazing night, ladies and gentlemen. This man has showed up to work. He has graced us with his presence. Can we all just bask in the glory? Can we get some prayer emojis in the chat to thank Quaz for showing up to work? We need to make sure that we appreciate him. Prayer emojis in the chat. Let's make sure we appreciate that this guy actually showed up for a live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, all right, Crazy J, you're here. Crazy J is just here whenever I go live, like it's his responsibility or job or something. We need prayer emojis for Quaz, who shows up whenever the fuck he feels like it. There we go. All right, moving on. Okay, who else is here? Antonio, what's going on with you, man? I see you. Ricky, what's going on with you? Ah, man. Here we go. What? What? I know I can depend on, and I don't know who just shows up whenever the fuck they feel like it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Some of you probably don't know the context here, and maybe you don't know that I'm joking, or maybe I'm not. Who knows? We'll figure it out later. Guys, the show is about to start. I'm in the mood today. I'm in the mood today, and I'm feeling this fucking song right now. Let's see. Jesse, have you heard the Tony Khan interview with Busted Open? No, I have not. Not at all. It was a total softball. Then I won't be listening to it at all.
Cameras caught up on Hangman Adam Page after the shocking events this past Saturday.
Let's see what we got.
Have you lost your mind? And admittedly, the twilight years of your career, I gave you the shot, and you failed. Hangman, you're embarrassed. Have you lost your mind? Hey, I need you to sit down. I need you to sit down. I warned you. Did I not? I warned you. Joe, when I find you, I am going to ruin your life.
Can't say goddamn. That's why you shit in a taco tray. See, man. See? That's what I mean. All that hostility. All that unnecessary hostility. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got Joe.
Powerhouse, Hobbs, Katsuyori, Shibata, Samoa Joe, the Opps.
We got the heel Opps coming out. We got the heel Opps, chat. I'm in the mood today, man. Heard about the Samantha situation. Yeah, man. We all sitting here talking about poor Andrade with a 1-year non-compete. And WWE then slapped Homegirl with a 2-year. A 2-year non-compete. David Rice, I'm gonna need you to make sure you defend your precious WWE and explain this bullshit to me on why giving Samantha Irving a 2-year non-compete clause is a good thing. And how WWE is not petty.
I would expect a lot of violence in this match. I mean, we have got 6 brutal competitors in this match who, like the song says, they all like to hurt people.
My God, man. The pettiness is real. It is hard for me to support a company that is so successful yet so petty. But we digress, man. It is Wednesday night, and we are here watching the underdog company, the company that WWE is extremely insecure about, despite how just not good it is right now. That doesn't stop WWE from being petty. AEW.
Days leading up to WrestleDream, we heard a lot of introspection from Samoa Joe. He wasn't sure how many more opportunities to challenge for a world championship would be coming down the line.
It's sad, man. I'm a fan of pro wrestling.
Played something into it. We'll only know when we hear Samoa Joe speak for himself, but
I don't know. Here we go. Now, before we get the Opps just in a wrestling match, I gotta tell you, I am highly interested and way more interested in what they need to be saying right now than watching these guys in a headlock.
Yeah, Katsuyori Shibata, somebody that's been around professional wrestling his entire life. His father
a former professional wrestler for New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's where Shibata got to start. Now Shelton looking for the ankle lock, but Shibata.
I'm just as I watch these guys wrestle, I am just not interested in watching them grapple when I'm way more interested in hearing them explain their actions at the pay-per-view. What do I mean by that? So I mean, the Opps turned heel at the pay-per-view. You're aware of that, right? The Opps turned heel at the pay-per-view, and then the next time we see them, they're just in a wrestling match. And now we get big, meaty men about to slap some meat. Joe tags himself in and prevents the black-on-black crime.
Covering up the chest of Powerhouse Hobbs. That's my weight not answering you. And now Samoa Joe turned around. Bobby Lashley waiting for him. And now
Joe just, no, man. Joe is preventing black-on-black crime, man.
first with elbows, now the closed fist. Referee Aubrey Edwards telling Bobby Lashley to open up those very dangerous hands.
I don't understand. Dude, the very first thing we see,
Follows up, big elbow strike.
the absolute very first thing I see, they got me questioning why I'm seeing it. I want to hear the explanation behind Joe and the Opps and their actions. The first thing we see is a wrestling match. First thing we see is them in a headlock.
Hammer throw into the neutral corner, tag out to Shelton Benjamin.
As a fan, as a customer, if I tuned in and if I bought the pay-per-view and then I saw what they did, when I tune in on Wednesday, I want to see an explanation.
Was ready for it. Joe tried to walk it off. And now elects to tag in Powerhouse Hobbs. Shelton
I just want it to make sense.
comes around with the heel kick. Hobbs is staggered. Oh, maybe not. Not often, Brian, you see Shelton Benjamin moved around with such ease.
Either way, we'll get the explanation in a couple of weeks or never. It shouldn't happen in a couple of weeks.
To the outside.
And it definitely should not happen at all.
For a trip. Now Katsuyori Shibata
It,
catch Bobby Lashley in the
it's the most interesting thing going on,
and now Samoa Joe
storyline wise. So it should be the first thing we get.
to the outside.
And if we're not gonna get it from the Opps, then the Opps shouldn't be on TV.
Knee strike. And again
If we're not gonna get that explanation from the Opps, we're straight off the rip,
from Powerhouse Hobbs. And Samoa Joe follows up.
then it shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be seeing them at all on TV.
Here tonight, live on HBO Max and TBS. Don't go anywhere.
If the Opps are not gonna be on TV at all, and they're gonna make us sit for a week before they give us any kind of explanation, then I guess that's us. We just gotta suffer for a week. But don't just put them on TV like nothing happened. Don't just throw them on in a match like, hey, okay, haha, ha ha ha, nothing to talk about. No. Start it off with the explanation. Get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way. Unreal, bruh. But let's see how they play this out. Are they gonna give us the explanation after they've had a match? Are they gonna be backstage like tired after a match trying to explain their actions? I'd have had them all come out in suits, street clothes, get the chest poked out. You know what I'm saying? Out there like just straight up bosses. Like, yeah, we did it. And this is why we did it. But no. We get a headlock. Instead, we get a headlock. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It could all be so simple, man. Typical New Yorker, bruh. See? It could all be so simple, bruh. When you're coming off of a pay-per-view too, and if you give us stuff, and that we're always talking about, give us cliffhangers. We're always talking about, give us reasons to tune in next week. Give us reasons to have to tune in to get the answers to the stuff that you ended us with. And this was something that made people want to say, well, I want an explanation. So I'm going to tune in right away to see what the hell's going on. And I tune in, and the first thing I get is headlocks. I don't want to see headlocks after the Opps just turned heel on our babyface champion. I want to hear an overly convoluted and ridiculously unexplainable reason why it happened.
Yeah, and I wonder how much the match that the Hurt Syndicate had on Saturday.
Like, what the hell, bro?
The toll is weighing on Shelton Benjamin right now. He got put through the table by the demand.
Nonetheless, we're back.
His ribs are a little bit banged up. His legs are a little bit weak, and that's very unusual for Shelton Benjamin. He's an incredible athlete. I think
we are
really
back.
Smart strategy by Samoa Joe. Wear down Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, the Opps, it's clear they have singled Shelton Benjamin out after the very physical month he has endured.
Yeah, they're keeping Shelton Benjamin away from his corner. You see, this is smart ring placement by Samoa Joe. He's got his back to the Hurt Syndicate, and if Shelton Benjamin wants to make a tag, he's going to have to actually go through Samoa Joe as opposed to directly getting
Oh, my man.
Trying to motivate himself,
Guys, we are
break free of the grip of the man.
approaching the end of the month.
Saturday would be a two-time
If you are interested in supporting the channel,
meant to be, but
we greatly appreciate it. Super chats are always available, but so is the tip jar. The tip jar is the best way to stick your middle finger up to YouTube and their fees.
from Darby Allin for the first time since what transpired this
Any
past
and all
Saturday,
contributions are obviously always greatly appreciated.
Okada inside an AEW ring. He has earned a shot at the AEW Unified Championship. That will go down tonight in our main event. This program absolutely loaded. Is Shelton Benjamin. Open hand shot.
Am I giving out candy on Halloween? I always give out candy. I give out the best fucking candy, man.
See Joe,
I give out the best candy on Halloween. My house is not getting TP'd, bruh.
match relatively fresh. Only
You get all of the best candy bars at my house. You will get the Snickers. You will get the Twix. You will get the Reese's Cups.
Samoa Joe rattled.
You will get the Milky Ways.
out of the three members of the Opps.
You will get all the good stuff
That was wrestled on
here in the Smart household.
match was Samoa Joe.
There will be no TPing
Took advantage of it.
for giving out crappy candy.
Bobby Lashley looking for the challengers. Taking down Shibata once, now twice.
Oh yeah, the fun size. Oh, we give out the fun sizes. I do get some full-size candy bars. I give those to the kids who come by with their hot moms.
The almighty Bobby Lashley going to work.
Be like,
Yeah, this is a great
make sure you
matchup
tell your
for
mom you
Hurt
got that from
Syndicate.
here.
And look at Bobby Lashley clearing Hobbs off the apron.
At Powerhouse Hobbs, he had his eyes down. At Katsuyori Shibata, Bobby Lashley saw it.
I'm kidding. Or am I? Who knows?
And driving down Shibata.
Who knows?
Oh, but Hobbs back in time to break up the pinfall attempt.
Yeah, one of the things I've noted here is we haven't seen MVP legally.
Butterfingers? What the fuck? Who gives out Butterfingers?
Got beat up in that, or if he's a little
That's
banged up.
trash, bruh.
Trios match on Saturday. Oh, this is a fight I want to see.
Moxley versus O'Reilly. I have no clue why that match would be happening.
Center of the ring.
And I just watched Collision today.
So he changes levels, a shot across the windpipe.
And there will be a Collision corner. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ooh, I need to push the. Okay.
Hobbs knew it.
I need some Collision Corner sponsorship. And I already know who my top donator will be, and that is Mr. David Rice. But if it is okay with him, and I'm going to ask his permission on this because I already know he's going to be the top donator through the tip jar. But if it is okay with David Rice, I want to share the Collision Corner sponsorship with the leader of the tip jar, which I'm sure I know it'll be, along with the #1 on the leaderboard as well. We need to push the leaderboard a little bit while MVP is balling. And maybe that's something I should do every week. Whoever is the leader of the tip jar, and then who also is the leader of the leaderboard in chat. You write that down. Let me write that down. Where's my damn pen? Oh, there it is.
Look at that boot by Samoa Joe.
There he is, Mr. David Rice, with the $50 Super Chicken Super Chat. And he is ready for his call-in, bruh. Let's get it. Hey, thank goodness Ricochet is out here.
The demand, it seems like their issues with the Hurt Syndicate aren't over. Joe transitions into Kikina clutch. MVP.
He's got the hook set.
And the MVP with no choice but to tap out.
All right. All right. The Opps win. The Opps beat the Hurt Syndicate thanks to the help of Ricochet, which means, guess what, chat? Guess what? It means it's not over. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh. The Hurt Syndicate is now the Hurt Jobber Syndicate.
Samoa Joe, after what was a classic match Saturday at WrestleDream.
Oh, our explanation.
I want to know why you did what you did to Hangman Adam Page.
Our explanation, chat. They come after the headlocks.
First of all,
Now that they're all winded.
I want to say what a pleasure it is to be here in San Antonio tonight.
Thunder Rosa's hometown.
Because you got to understand, when you have a man like Powerhouse Hobbs around, it's good to have these big old fat San Antonio women around to keep him occupied.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Now, on to the question, why, Joe, why? And it's really simple.
That was good.
Because I exist. As long as I'm on planet Earth and you call yourself a champion, I come hunting for you.
Because I exist.
As long
That's
as
not
you
good enough, bruh.
shine this earth thinking that you're the man, the very best there can be. Just know I am waiting to show you that you are not that man.
We're going to need a little bit better than that one, man.
And much like these people say,
We're going to need something a little bit better than
you may think that this is
just because I exist.
shit. But rest assured, just like every one of you slack-jawed Texans in here, I will slap your cowboy ass and and make you my bitch, just like everybody else has made every sports team in
Oh
this
my God,
state.
Potty Mouth Joe. Potty Mouth Joe. Oh, I'm looking at somebody right now, chat.
Because if you haven't noticed, what stands before you is the Opps. We stand in opposition to everybody, and rest assured,
David, can you hear me?
we're never lacking.
I can hear you.
All right.
Just like the Hurt Syndicate has unfinished
That's, I mean,
Samoa Joe, unfinished business with our
I don't know if I'm going to accept that as a reason.
page, and he had Powerhouse Hobbs and Katsuyori.
I'm going to have to go back and listen to that again. I'm not sure if I'm willing to accept that as a reason as to why all three of them did what they did.
Wrestling, but it was a record-breaking
But
weekend for the CEO.
we will see. Let's see what else they got for us on tap right about now. Mercedes showed up in a Rolls. You know, I just think it would have been a little bit more fitting for Mercedes to show up in a BMW. Still, the Rolls is a little bit more extravagant than the Mercedes. That's fine. We got Chris Statlander. Everybody quiet.
Tony Storm at WrestleDream. Tony Storm. If there's anyone I could have stripped with, coddled with, beat the shit out of, and then made up, well.
Ooh, she used the curse word.
Well, moments later, you were confronted
She
by
used the curse word.
match at Full Gear by Mercedes Moné. I mean, I don't need a celebration tonight because I'm not focused on what I did. I'm focused on what I'm going to do. And Mercedes, since we're making history tonight, I beat Tony Storm twice. Have you? I won the AEW Women's World Championship. Have you?
Okay.
If you think that I'm the same person that you beat last year at Full Gear, well, I promise you, I am so much more. You may be the one who broke the glass ceilings. I'm going to soar past it and take this title to heights that you have never seen before, and you are coming along for the ride. Full Gear.
Coming along
AEW
for the
Women's World
ride.
Championship. Chris Statlander versus Mercedes Moné. I accept. Oh. Have a nice celebration tonight.
Coming along for the ride. I think she know what she doing.
While the rising tensions between Chris Statlander and Mercedes Moné, but our first match for Full Gear is official AEW Women's World Championship match. Chris Statlander and Mercedes. But fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner of AEW.
DraftKings Sportsbook. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest joining us once again live on stream. It is everyone's favorite, my man Cheddar in the house. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Cheddar's eating. So,
Oh,
all right.
man.
So we will have
David
our
Rice.
special guest will be Pebbles today.
Okay, all right. Special guest is Pebbles. Special guest is not
Yes.
Cheddar. It is Pebbles today. What's going on, Pebbles?
Yes. Pebbles is here to hang out.
Oh, all right. Hey, that's a pretty lame shirt you got on there, brother. But it's all good. It's all good, man. What is going on with you?
It's going. Another Wednesday, another not
Hey.
so good start to the show, but I was actually hopeful for the card tonight.
Hey, real quick before you go any further, who has the better shirt? You or me? You have a WWE shirt. I have an AEW shirt. Which one is more important, sir?
I got the best in the world. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're saying Punk is more important than Owen goddamn Hart.
That's a loaded question.
It
I mean,
just-
we all love Owen Hart. I actually got to see. I was actually at the Baltimore Arena for one of Owen Hart's last matches at a house show before he passed, unfortunately.
That's great. You are avoiding the question. The Owen Hart shirt, sir, or the Phil Brooks shirt?
Well, you see, the Democrats are closing down the government right now. They're not opening up the government. You
He
know,
rather talking
and I
about
was
politics.
talking to. Hey, I'm doing the Trump.
Right.
I'm trumping it up. I don't want to. Hey, I'm not going to do a Mitch McConnell and take a bump on my floor right now. So
Oh,
I'll do the Trump.
I see. My man, you have donated $50 to the stream, and it is greatly appreciated. The floor is yours, my friend.
Okay, so before I discuss what I wanted to discuss before, you brought up something earlier about this whole thing with Samantha Irvin and her really long non-compete clause. You do know that WWE wasn't the first one to do that, right? There's someone.
There we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, not, and I'm not saying like, well, they did it first, or they did it first. I'm like, but this isn't new. Remember what happened with William Regal?
It's new to us.
Yeah, well, yeah, William Regal, when he, did what he did with Tony Khan and managed to get out of his contract and went back to WWE. Um, I don't remember the time frame, but I know it was at least a year to where he could not appear on screen. So he was still employed by WWE and working behind the scenes and doing what he does there as far as scouting and coaching and all that. But no, as far as being an on-screen talent, he couldn't be an on-screen talent for I think it was at least a year.
Tony Khan.
No, that was the.
Tony Khan was asked by William Regal to be unceremoniously and unprecedentedly let out of his contract and his deal. And Tony Khan graciously accepted and gave him that out. And he did ask, I mean, yes, if your goal is to go and train and work with the younger talent in NXT like you wanted to originally do, but the uncertainty because of Vince had you leave and come here, but you want to go back and continue that training, sure. All I ask is you don't appear on television. So he could have just held him to his deal and not let him out. But he let him go. The same way he did Billy Gunn a favor and let him go do the Hall of Fame ceremony with his friends. WWE is making an active pro wrestler like Andrade not appear on television for a whole year, and he made Samantha Irvin, who was a ring announcer, not appear on TV for 2 years. And you want to compare those to what happened with William Regal?
Yeah, I know. I understand that it's not an apples to apples comparison, but at the same time, William Regal was let out of his contract so he could go work with his son. And here he is. Here he is. He came.
There's Cheddar. There we go. Look at that. Where is he going? Oh, he's probably going to start a war again. Probably. He's probably going to start another fight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It's not an apples to apples, comparison. And yeah, it does suck. I don't think it's fair. But obviously, Samantha Irvin's sitting at home. She doesn't look like she's tried to get any lawyers involved to try to get that non-compete clause, lowered down or something like that. It sucks. What's going on with Andrade is awful. But I'm really interested to see how this plays out.
Well, I don't think we really covered anything that we just brought up, but let's get with Darby for a second and see what he has to say.
Yeah.
But I'd like to argue the exact opposite. Because I'm willing to go places for this company no one else is willing to go. I will die for this place. I will die for this place.
Yeah, but he won't wrestle 2 matches in a row on Dynamite.
I don't know how he's alive right now.
The marks on my body from Saturday tell a story. I may have said, John, he said I quit. I was never going to say I quit Saturday. But I'm wearing the scars today. And I ain't stupid. I know the Death Riders just aren't going to go away just like that. So let me tell you something, John.
Yeah.
As long as the Death Riders are breathing, Darby Allin isn't far behind.
Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you, Darby, for coming. Thank you
Yeah.
for. He said something about he should be in the ER, I think.
Darby,
Let me go back real quick.
I'd like to be the face.
Is the big game.
Let me see what he said.
Before I climbed Mount Everest, there's a lot of people saying I was irresponsible, and I can never really be the face of this company.
No, that's not the start.
John Moxley talks a big
This
game,
is the start.
but Darby Allin is the big game.
So that's all the
Before I
follow-up we
climbed
get.
Mount Everest, there's a lot of people saying I was irresponsible.
That is the
and I
start.
can never
Never mind. Okay. All right. But through all of that, we never really addressed the big bad evil in the room, in which is WWE. Let me tell you something, man. I have no interest in signing or trying to convince any young wrestler to sign a contract with WWE without going over it with their own personal attorney with a fine-tooth comb and extracting some of these ridiculous stipulations. And let's just be real about it. There is no sugarcoating it. There is no, this person did it first. There is no, well, it's okay. Well, it's legal. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how one-sided a WWE deal is for a pro wrestler. It is absolute. They want to label them as independent contractors, but they want to hold them to the standard of a salaried long-term employee. Why? How? I mean, what would make a wrestler strive to be with a company? Because sure, while things are great, I'm sure it is great. But what happens when they fall out of favor with you? What happens when things don't go the right way? What happens when it's time for you to move on and they still, I'm sorry, excuse the term, got their hand up your ass? How is that fair to the wrestlers? How is that fair to the talent?
Well, I think a fact that's lost in this is the fact that Andrade has a lot to do with what happened. Whether because okay, so the rumors, if we're going by the rumors in the news, it was failed, at least multiple failed wellness wellness violations, and on top of that, I guess they were having a problem getting a hold of him to actually discuss things with him,
Just like
which
Randy
led to
Orton's, right?
them probably, yeah,
Okay.
which led to them uh which led to them releasing him from his contract with cause, as opposed to just, like, hey, we're exercising our right to terminate your contract. We wish you your best on future endeavors. Pay him for 90 days and that's it. That's where they get notified 90 days before termination, like, hey, you're done. We want to pay you for 90 days. That's it. With Andrade, he did some bad stuff. He did some bad shit. And, like, it was like, we don't want to do this, but now we got to.
We're aware,
Oh, yeah, now-
we're aware, but when you say we don't want to do this, but we have to, then why didn't they do it with Randy Orton when he failed multiple drug tests? So
that was a different company, and that was what, 20 years ago almost now.
but when you say we don't want to do this, that tells me that they don't have to do it if they don't want to. Is what I'm trying to say.
If anybody's ever been a boss, that's had to hire and fire someone, you don't want to fire someone. You do write-ups and you do what you have to do, but at the end of the day, you have to be fair to everyone else that's there as well, all the other employees. So you have to do what you have to do. That's why, anytime I've had to go and fire somebody, it was like, well, let's go and do what we got to do. I don't take any pleasure in it.
But I would assume that
And there
you
were
would be
people-
you would be consistent in your firings, though, would you not?
I mean, yeah, but you're also talking about something that happened 20 years apart. It's a completely different company now. We're talking about TKO and everything that's involved with that.
All right, so we're gonna blame TKO for it then. Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. I mean, but The company.
I'm not blaming TK. What I'm saying is that it's a different company now. It's a different it's a different makeup. It's different synergies and all that stuff. Different leadership that's involved.
Let me let me
What are you going to do?
let me ask you this: how is it that when Mercedes left WWE before her deal was up, how was she able to get on AEW television before 1 year?
Was it before 1 year?
Oh yes,
She was gone for a while.
before 1 year.
I mean, who knows? It could also have to do with the amount of time that she had left on her contract when she left. That's what I'm
I
saying. There's factors that we don't know. And I'm not trying to do this to make excuses. I'm giving honest, what ifs and questions that need to be asked. Do I think what's happening with Andrade right now is right? No. I think I texted free Andrade the other day.
right.
I hope he gets free, and I hope we get to see him wherever he wants to be, wherever that may be.
I get it, man, but it just feels like it's just not right. See, I would hope that tribalism would not trump the wrestling fans and their appreciation for the actual talent. Because I will be a fan of the talent before I'm a fan of AEW or WWE. For me, it's the wrestlers that put their bodies out there on the line. It's the wrestlers that go out there and entertain us. And it is AEW and WWE as the billion-dollar corporate companies who are making all of the money off of these people. So I'm going to defend the wrestlers. And when I have an organization going out there and telling people that we're going to hold you to not be able to not work for anyone, and we're not going to pay you for 1 year or 2 years, it's just disturbing to me. And I don't care who it is. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, if AEW does it, then it's okay. No, it's not okay. If you're going to tell somebody they can't work somewhere else, then you're responsible for their personal income, because how else can they earn? So I don't understand these one-sided, lopsided deals that WWE are signing their talents to. I mean, it's just not, fair. It's just not cool. I mean, I'm going to sit here and cheer for these guys and buy their merch and be a big fan, but then I'm going to back the company that is screwing them out of their paychecks. Why would I do that? Think of your favorite think of your favorite pro wrestling, your favorite pro football team, your favorite pro basketball team, baseball team, and your favorite player. And if your favorite player is Michael Jordan, and then you come to find out that the Bulls are not paying him crap, and then they don't want to pay him, they don't want to pay him what he deserves and what he's earned, why would anybody back the company? Why would anybody back the Bulls? Why would anybody back the NBA?
I mean, it happens every season, though, especially with the NFL, where a player has to file a grievance, to get his paycheck because for some odd reason the relationship between him and his franchise went south. So this isn't new to sports. This isn't,
Bro, no NFL team has ever stopped a player from playing somewhere else while not being responsible for their contract and paycheck in the meantime. Can they block people from signing with other teams? Sure. Why? It's because they're still in the contract with them and they are paying them. That is the difference.
I do believe there's been times, I'd have to go back and look, but I do believe that there's been times where, hey, a player is under suspension without pay, because they violated some kind of a team rule. They're still stuck with that team. As a matter of fact, I'm a Ravens fan. I think it was last year with Deontay Johnson, things went way left with him. And we still don't have a solid explanation on what happened with all that. But
as a Ravens fan, the only one I would give you an exception to for getting fired with no pay is Ray Rice. And here's the thing. It was the Ravens who didn't pay them that deal. It was not the Ravens who stopped him from signing anywhere else. That was the NFL. The Ravens cut him. And the Ravens said, well, we're not paying you shit and we're cutting you. So as far as the Ravens were concerned, he could have went and played somewhere else. It was the NFL that said, no, he can't.
As a matter of fact, Ray Rice had to file a grievance, and he did get paid. He did get some of his money.
Even and look at that. My whole thing is if you don't want somebody to work, then you should be compensating them. Either put them on TV and let them earn, or give them something, downside guarantee, something to put in their pocket so that they can earn, because you won't let them earn. In what world would you sit somebody down and then tell them, we're not going to pay you, and if you try to make money somewhere else, we're going to sue you and the company that you're working for? Bro, how is that fair? Let's just start here. In a one-word answer, is that fair?
No.
Then why do they do it? It does. Look, okay, in a broad stroke, I understand why they would want to do it. If I'm a company, I would want to screw over my employees as much as possible and to benefit myself, because I mean, I want to look out for myself and not everyone else. But at the same time, as a human being, I would like to make sure I take care of my employees because I'm not an asshole. So why would you want to do that?
Again, though, it does need to be. Do I think it's fair? No. Again, though, it does need to be stated that Andrade was terminated for cause,
Let's start with the
not
Samantha then, who
just
got 2
regular.
years.
Uh, I'm not too familiar with the Samantha Irvin thing, other than I know the length of time that she stuck. Now, if it was a situation where she asked to be terminated from her contract, and I'm pretty sure she probably had an attorney or someone say like, "Hey, if you get cut from this contract, they don't have to pay you for the rest of the amount of time."
She didn't get fired
And
for
if she
cause.
agreed to it, she agreed to it.
She didn't get fired for cause. And even if you're not gonna pay someone for the remainder of that deal, that's fine. Hey, it's all a part of the game. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you're not gonna pay them for the rest of their deal and not allow them to go make money somewhere else. That is the shitty part about all of this. That is the part that makes them dicks. If you want to fire somebody, first off, I don't think it's right that if a wrestler wants to fucking quit, so say I'm going to quit my deal and go work somewhere else. You can't because you're under contract. But if WWE decides we want to fire you for no good reason, they can. I don't think that's fair. And I'm not even talking about getting fired for cause. I'm talking about every other wrestler who just got fired just because of budget cuts. Budget cut my
Yeah,
ass.
but then
We
they say
signed
they
a
pay
we
that,
signed a deal.
that can be terminated. If it's an NXT deal, that can be terminated every 30 days. And
I,
if it's a main roster deal, it can be terminated after 90 days.
I'm not talking
You
about
get you get
NXT.
90 days notification.
I'm not talking about
I was
NXT.
just using that as an example.
And NXT used to be an exception to a rule because NXT used to not be on TV, but now they are. So now it's a televised product. So it's no different from Raw or SmackDown. So I don't understand how a company can just say we're going to fire you for no reason, but you can't quit for no reason.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
But
You
but
know,
then going past that, now we're going to fire you and then tell you can't work somewhere else. And we're not going to pay you for that time. This does not seem predatorial to anybody.
when it's punitive, I still don't think it's fair. But when it's a punitive termination, hey, bad things happen. That's why it's called punitive.
It sucks, man. It sucks.
It I like I said, I hope we get to see Andrade wherever he wants to be soon. Sooner rather than later. And I hope the man can work and get paid. I
Yeah.
really do. I don't think it's fair. I hope he takes it to court, and I hope that WWE TKO. I hope they lay down and say, okay, fine, we'll give him however much time he served plus one more month, and then he can go be wherever he wants to be.
All right, my man. What else you got? Because we got to move on to this match.
Okay, so the what I teased was why I actually like the Don Callis family,
Oh my
and
God.
the reason why I like the Don. Yeah, I like the Don Callis family. I like the idea of it. However, it's not being done right because Tony Khan can't book. The Don Callis family is a stable, chock full of heels. They should be. You have a mid-level heel champion in your stable. You have a world champion that's outside of your stable. That's a constant, steady stream of heels that could be working with the world's champion um, on your TVs and your pay-per-views. But you have to build it right. You can build a guy like um, who's the Murder Hawk monster? What's his name?
Lance Archer.
Lance Archer. You can build somebody like him, and you can get a pay-per-view main event out of him if you do it correctly.
He was more over
Somebody
before
like
the Don Callis family than after.
right because of the way he's been presented. But what I'm saying is, if you present it correctly, you can steal a main event off of him with him and Adam Page. But again, it takes time. You have to build it. You have to plan it out. You just can't up and say, "Oh, we got a pay-per-view coming up. The champ doesn't have anybody to wrestle. Oh, we'll put Lance Archer in there with him."
The
Same thing with some.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Same thing with Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe is, believe it or not, your singles number 2 babyface in the promotion. Okay, he just had a marquee win over probably the top heel in the company, and they wasted a match with Kyle Fletcher on him. He should have been feuding with the Don Callis family, working his way up to Kyle Fletcher, working his way up to that title match. Instead, they just gave it to him because, again, Tony Khan can't book.
You want to know
If you
who the
take your
last?
time and start,
Sorry, you want to know who the last faction was that was this large in pro wrestling?
the Heenan family,
The
the
NWO.
Dudley. Oh, you're right. You're right.
You want to know what the biggest complaint about the WW about the NWO at the end of its run was?
There were too many people.
Yes. There's nothing you can do effectively with a faction this big. When you have when you gotta stick with the core of what the purpose of having a faction is to get people over. Nobody in this faction is getting over because there's just too many people in the damn faction. First off, the faction revolves around Don Callis. So to get everyone over, Don Callis needs to be on TV all the time. And the more he's on
Which he
TV, the less effective he is because he is overexposed. He is overexposed. He can't be out there every segment of every show 5 or 6 times a night and people still have the same feeling. Hell, WWE would have did that with Paul Heyman a long time ago. They would have had a whole Paul Heyman faction. But it will get to the point where you're just tired of seeing Paul Heyman. And we're tired of seeing Don Callis. And I think Don Callis does great at his job. But there's just too many people.
WWE or F back in the day, they did it with Bobby Heenan. He had a big cavalcade of heels, and it worked perfectly. They were constantly feeding Hulk Hogan monster heels, guys like King Kong Bundy.
Hold on one
and
second.
then Andre the Giant. Okay.
Hold on.
You said you want a money match. You said you'll team with anybody, and you said you'd fight anybody. That's right. Okay, well, I'll put some money up. How about you guys fight the Jurassic Express? Okay.
Again?
And Jet Speed. 4-on-2? No, I'll put up $400,000 in a 4-on-4 All-Star match. Jet Speed and Jurassic Express right here in San Antonio this Saturday on Collision against you two and these guys.
Okay. Anyway. All right. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Just moving on. The oh my fucking God. I couldn't name you one member
I want
of
to
the
cry.
I couldn't I couldn't name you one member of the Heenan faction. I mean, not a single one. Not saying that no one can, but I'm telling you that's their legacy. Like nobody really remembers them as being anything of
Rick
dominance.
Rude,
I remember
Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, King Kong Bundy.
No, I remember Bobby Heenan managing people, but I don't remember him managing anyone in one big, large faction at one time. One faction with one
They
big
were all
name.
the Heenan family. if you were affiliated with Bobby Heenan, you were part of the Heenan family. He didn't have them all just come out there like they did here. And again, this is when Tony Khan should probably take a look at some old 1987 through 1989 WWF and say, maybe we should try this with Don Callis and the Don Callis family. Instead of just presenting them and having them all come out there, all at the same time, just it's other ways that this stuff can be done, and it isn't being done right. We just watched, that match right there, which is God help him.
It's
God help him.
it
If he knew what he was doing, he'd be dangerous.
it just comes off as a big clusterfuck. I don't know anybody
The
other
way
than
it's presented right now.
well, the thing is, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'll be the first to sit here and tell you when they're booking something wrong. And that's actually what I do for a living. But there is no correct way to book this. There is no, and that's what I'm trying to get at. There is no correct way to book the Don Callis family to this magnitude. It does not need to be this many people in there. They become unimportant. They become, somebody is going to become background fodder. And you can do that on your own. You don't need to be in a faction for that. Rocky Romero. What is Rocky Romero benefiting from in the Don Callis family?
Yeah, some of those guys are there should be there to take a fall.
Trent
And that's
Beretta.
okay. Again, somebody to take a fall.
They don't need to be in the Don Callis family to take a fall. They can do that on their own. They're called jobbers. You don't need to be in the Don Callis family to just eat L's. If you're in a faction, the purpose is to not ever have to eat L's. The purpose for everyone is to win. You shouldn't be in a faction with your role being the one to take L's. So why are you in the faction if you've never won? I've never seen Lance Archer or Rocky Romero or Trent Beretta get a W in the Don Callis family. So how exactly are they benefiting?
And that's from the presentation. And what I'm saying is that when it comes down to having at least a semi big match, and you have he's going to go up against Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta, when he has those guys go out there, okay, they've made through prior presentation, they've made this guy, they've made this team. Okay, now they got some steam behind them. Now they go out there and take a big fall, and they set up something else for the baby face, something else that the baby face can conquer on his way to something else.
Oh man. All right, bro. We gotta let you go, man. It's been 33 minutes for this call. Thank you so much, my man.
Oh, no problem.
And there he is again. There is Cheddar, causing chaos.
Yes.
Oh, there he goes. He's on the move.
Yep.
Thank you so much, brother. You are always welcome, my friend.
All right.
Take it easy, man. Thanks.
Peace and hair grease.
Later, man.
Later.
That was David Rice, aka Mr. D Nice, man. Always welcome here on the channel. Max TC says, where is the tip jar? Brother, it is in the description. Oh shit, I didn't put it in the chat. My bad. I didn't put it in the chat. But it's in the description of the video. And here comes Mercedes. She doesn't like when I play her music because she is a beautiful person. A beautiful person. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Do the dance. Bro, let me tell you something, man. I don't think there is a super chat or anything that can get me to do that ridiculous fucking dance. At least not again. I think I may have done it once. Paste and put that, pin it. There we go. Bro, what is Renee wearing? How are they still playing this damn music? I muted this shit to get this out of the way. Is that what she tells the Beast Mortos?
Renee, come here. Get out.
Hey, don't fucking talk to Renee like that.
Harley, what the hell do you think you're doing?
She's talking to the doll.
You stupid, dumb marks wanna mock me? You guys wanna laugh at me after everything that I've done for this company and for women's wrestling?
No one likes you. Go away. Go away, Heat.
Harley, you are so pathetic. Wasn't it just a couple weeks ago you were begging me to be your tag team partner? Now you're out here disrespecting me, laughing at me? Are you that desperate for attention?
Everyone is laughing at you.
This tonight is about me. This is my moment. This is my celebration. What I have done, becoming 12 Belts Moné, is gonna go down.
I bet you it's Chris doing the puppet. Oh, I'm sure it is.
Professional wrestling history.
I am sure it is.
Ultimo Moné is going to be talked about for years to come, but you stupid, pathetic little marks want to laugh at me. I am tired of the disrespect. So if you want to laugh at something, Harley,
They got vodka out there. Mercedes drinks tequila. Bro, she's having a segment with a hand puppet. Chat, that's not stat. That's stat behind her. Guys, that's not that wasn't stat. Ew, one of those pants. No. Oh, come on, man. Boo. Why is she trying to hide it so much, bro? We know it's there.
I did not deliver on what I promised. Tonight,
Like, we know it's there. Sasha was awesome in WWE. She was. Unfortunately, the days of Sasha Banks are gone. And all we have left is Mercedes. That's all we have left, chat.
Get out of bed and get back to work. We get back to work. Our unwavering commitment to being the best every single day, 365 days a year, giving everything we have. Our only competition is ourselves. There is absolutely nobody in professional wrestling. Who can hold a candle to the standard that I set, that we set. Because sometimes you make a promise and everything you have, you really believe you can pull it off. You really believe I was gonna fold. I believe in my heart that he was. So he made me a liar. Doesn't matter how tonight went. I know exactly who I am now that I'm here.
The battles will continue between Darby Allin and Jon Moxley.
So we're not done? The conglomeration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby faces in one faction. How many members are in the Don Callis family? Because I think the conglomeration is kind of flying under the radar on us. How many members are there in the Don Callis family? It's not 14.
Yeah, I think reluctant would be an understatement here as far as longest storyline to be part of the conglomeration.
No one knows. Is anyone looking this up?
And he said if he could beat Jon Moxley tonight, this would be the biggest win of his career. And I think he's absolutely right, especially after that brutal match Mox had on Saturday. It's a real opportunity for Kyle O'Reilly.
I mean, you have to remember, at the end of the day, Jon Moxley, a bully, a coward, but still a full-time former AEW World Champion.
It's not 14. Okay. No one wants to look it up. My God, man. I'm gonna need somebody in charge of statistics and fact checking.
Couldn't won him that match. He didn't make excuses. He didn't do anything. But he said he's going to get to work the very next day. He just got cleared today. That's why this match was announced late.
Holy shit, Hellfire was right the whole time. It's actually 14. It's actually 14. Don Callis himself, Takeshita, Fletcher, Beretta, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Mark Davis, Josh Alexander, Rocky Romero, Hechicero, Okada, Wardlow, because Wardlow is still in, and hologram clone, and technically Andrade. My apologies to Hellfire. It actually is 14. I thought he was trolling.
I think we should, even when bad people do something good, I think we should at least congratulate him for that.
Here we go. Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. If you can't remember everyone in the stable, then it's not working. 1000% agreed.
You have to wonder, too, that Moxley
Oh, excuse me.
Moxley, what is his mental state? Is he prepared to get back in the ring physically? He might.
My God, man. There's 7 members of the conglomeration and 14 in the Don Callis family. 14.
John Moxley has a very hard time with.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference for those that have not competed inside the ring. You can, just get caught. Always like Kyle O'Reilly.
My God, man.
As Moxley immediately backing himself up to the ropes. But, as they say, all it takes is 3 seconds. An opponent can,
All right.
can sink in.
Can anyone in the chat tell me why this match is happening?
Verbalizing those 2 words, I quit. That is a conscious decision.
Yeah, 100%. And one of the things that I thought
And don't forget, chat, the leader,
is that Moxley
whoever's at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the stream, will be the co-sponsor of tonight's Collision Corner along with David Rice. Right now, the leader is Mike Wilson with 350 XP.
If you're Kyle O'Reilly went into this match with his very formidable submission background, O'Reilly, I think he's got to be licking his chops, getting in there with a former world champion like Moxley.
Also, if you're in the top 3 of the leaderboard, you have an extremely high percentage chance of getting your regular chat answered by me.
Yeah, these are 2 of the best scientific wrestlers in all of AEW. You saw that armbar escape from Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly's technique is just so impeccable. You see his knee, using his knee to
Oh my God, man. Come on.
switching over to a pin.
Moxley able to escape.
I don't even know why this match is happening, and these 2 are just laying down in the damn ring.
Moxley once again. He said those 2 words. And
Flying armbar by Kyle O'Reilly.
O'Reilly's got it in deep. Moxley in trouble here.
And Moxley,
Jeez.
this is not the John Moxley that we're used to seeing. He uses his boot to Kyle O'Reilly's eye.
Putting the boots across to the face.
You're fighting your sleep so bad right now. My God, bro. It is.
Just cleared very, very recently, just a few hours ago, to compete after that particularly brutal I-Quit match.
I just don't understand it, man.
Mox doesn't want to engage in a submission defense after he quit on Saturday.
Biting O'Reilly and sending it out to the floor. John Moxley taking
I just don't understand it.
as this one-on-one contest continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
And we have a commercial break. Of course we do. We have a $10 super tip from KW. There we go. Let's pull you up, brother. He says, can you help me to understand why Moxley hasn't gone away yet? This is crazy. Bruh, you just asked me the meaning of life. You just asked me the meaning of life, man. I mean, I wish I knew. I wish I knew, man. He should have went away the second he lost the title. As a matter of fact, had he gone away when he lost the title, by now, we'd be welcoming him back. But instead, we just get him every night in unexplained matches. But K-Dub, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the $10 super tip. He walking away. Yeah, but I gotta come back. Unfortunately, man, I can't just leave. Can't just leave. Apparently, I have responsibilities and I gotta stick around for this. Oh, we're back. We are back.
John Moxley knocked to the floor. And Brian, we've speculated on whether Moxley, after the I Quit match this past Saturday, does he want to engage in a submission battle with Kyle O'Reilly? It certainly did not seem like he would. More than willing to engage in that drop kick.
Has anybody figured out why this match is happening? I'm gonna need someone in charge of logistics around here. Need someone to explain why exactly this match is happening. I'll wait. Okay, so for those who are unaware, the tip jar and the leaderboard are separate. They are not linked. So super chats will contribute to the leaderboard, and the tip jar is a separate entity. It does not add to the leaderboard. Oh my God. Venue looks nice. It just looks like a venue to me. Nothing special about it. I mean, it looks large, but I'm very confident that's because of the way they're shooting it.
I want to talk to you guys about.
Moxley,
2,000 people? That's it? Did they put them all on hard cam? Wow. Did they put them all on the hard cam? That is, jeez. My God. Pile driver by Moxley.
The
Bro. I'm still trying to figure out why this match is happening. What's the build up? What's on the line? Why is it happening? Can somebody make it make sense? Moxley killed the referee. So we get all of that for a DQ. Why? 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 I'm gonna need an explanation, chat. I'm gonna need someone to make it make sense. Anyone? Anyone? No good answers. I don't blame you guys because I don't fucking know either. So I don't know why it needed to happen in the first place. I don't understand why we get the outcome that we got. And we're on commercial break, just left to figure this shit out on our own. The worst part is JD's gonna fucking ask me why Joe and the Opps turned on Hangman, and I don't have a fucking answer. I don't have an answer. But I'm grateful for all of you awesome people being here. We have 129 here, man. That's pretty impressive, bruh. Let's hit that thumbs up, man. Let's hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. No. And we are back. Hey, what's up, Kim? Now we got the conglomeration versus the Death Riders.
Cassidy ducks underneath, waistlock, either reverses on the track. Cassidy has to risk all of his opponents take. They underestimate, but Wheeler Yuta, smart move there. In a predicament, back and forth, both men are looking for it, but very little success thus far beyond 1 second.
Yeah, these two men know each other so well. Look at these training crucifixes. Oh, that's a beautiful crucifix.
All of it's tight, but Yuta able to break free. Orange punch, Yuta wants no part of it.
Have you noticed
All right.
Wheeler Yuta with fans chant things at him?
Here we go. Woo! Guys, here we go. We have Danny Garcia out there with Orange Cassidy.
Tonight, our Dynamite main event, Bandido challenges Kazuchika Okada for the AEW Unified Championship. That match will be contended under continental rules. Absolutely no outside interference. Just great.
Main event, we have Bandido versus Okada. At least there's a title on the line. At least. At least there's a title on the line. Speaking of titles, we have not seen Hangman. No Cowboy in Texas. Oh my God.
Briscoe punched the referee here just to get out of tap it out. Like we saw with John Moxley. And here's Ronnie. Ronnie's got to be hot after what happened in the Kyle O'Reilly match. His longtime tag team partner.
Jesse, I don't usually stop by, but I just wanted to say good luck and God bless you on your success in your channel. Also, how's Dynamite? I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you being a sub, as I do for everyone here. I appreciate every last single one of you here who have subscribed to the channel. How's Dynamite? Great. No notes. No notes. Just perfect. Just perfect. Might watch Beavis and Butthead season 3 episode. The new Beavis and Butthead season came out. Quit playing. Quit playing. I gotta check and see if y'all are trolling me, man. September 3rd. Oh, man. Oh, wow. I'm behind, bruh. I gotta go catch up. I gotta catch up on Beavis and Butthead. South Park is better. What is it about wrestling fans? What is it about wrestling fans? During AEW, they got to bring up WWE. You bring up Beavis and Butthead, they got to bring up South Park. What is it? Wrestling fans do not like you enjoying anything. They don't like you enjoying wrestling. They don't like you enjoying cartoons. When they find somebody who's enjoying something, they get mad. Oh my God. BRB chat, we're on commercial break. I'm back, chat, and we are still on commercial break. Look at that. Oh, man. Still, oh, and we're back. There we go. Simpsons? How in the fuck did we get to the Simpsons? We were just arguing about Beavis and Butthead in South Park. I come back and I see Simpsons in my chat. Wrestling fans. Wrestling fans.
An army that sees their leader, sees their general quit, just give up. They have to ask a lot of questions about not only the leadership, but about themselves as well.
I'd rather watch this ridiculous fucking match between the conglomeration and the Death Riders. Oh my God. Leaderboard is still being dominated by Mike Wilson, who shows up 472 days before the stream began. Jay Goldcenter is actually in second place by himself at 175. 175. Plenty of people tied at number 3. I gotta do a stream where we just sit around and talk about nothing. This Death Rider match is amazing, chat. I'm so into it. Ooh, did you see that move? Ooh, that was tight. That was crazy. Holy crap, bruh. Holy snap. Here we go. Here we go. The chat making their own entertainment. Yeah, I'm with you guys, man. One, two. Oh, man.
Briscoe with the advantage now could be thinking Jay Driller. The double underhooks typically the lead up to it. Daniel Garcia knows it. Briscoe back down to earth. Open head shot.
Jesse, I like you, but why are you doing a watch along and then complain about the matches on it, acting like you don't want to watch it? Just ask me. Because I am giving how I actually feel about the show that I'm watching. You're not watching one of those reactors who are going to sit here and pretend to love what is happening on TV. And yeah, because it's my job. So that's another reason. Do you have a job? Do you go somewhere to earn money? When you do it, do you always enjoy it? You sit around and run around just smiling and happy to be at work? And if the answer is no, then my question would be, then why are you going there? Why go there if you're not going to enjoy it and be happy? Issa would do a Kinky Toys review. I assumed you guys didn't want to see me do a Kinky Toys review. Jay Driller. 1, 2, 3. Good news, chat. The match is over. Or is it? Or is it? Okay. Ishii is in the ring with Pac. Moxley's scared to get in. Marina Shafir just pulled the China. Awesome. This is awesome, man. All right, but fine. Don't take my word for it. I'm all about the people. Darby is out there. I am all about the people, where the people choose. There we go. We only have 4 options. Nah, I don't like that one. I'll just make it this one. Mercedes is upset. There we go. Athena is here.
It's time that we do this again as AEW Women's
Oh my God.
I like the sound of that. You look like you title number 13. Cool. But we're gonna get you cleaned up and go to the main train. Let's go.
Well, a very compelling offer.
What just happened? Chat, what just happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, your TNT champion, the Bruno Star, Kyle Fletcher.
Excuse us for sounding a bit flustered here. We're still trying to restore our desk after what the Death Riders very
What just happened? Somebody gave this show an A. In the poll. Someone gave this shit an A.
And Mark Briscoe put on a hell of a match, even in defeat on Saturday.
Somebody gave it a fucking A, chat. Somebody gave it a B too,
It's quite touching.
San Antonio,
but somebody gave it an A.
say my full name. See, at WrestleDream, I defended my championship for the 6th time in a matter of months.
Where's Thunder Rosa?
And I did so by putting down one of my greatest rivals to date, Mark Briscoe.
We're in San Antonio, Texas.
And now the tally between us might read 3 wins for me, 2 wins for him, but make no mistake, this will not be back and forth. It is done between you and me. I have proven definitively that I have Mark Briscoe's number. We could wrestle a million more times and I would beat him a million more times.
Wow.
Further proving that I will be your team
Cooking in her underwear.
for a very,
Probably true.
very
Probably true. Shout out to Thunder Rosa. If you have not seen her cooking in her underwear, make sure you tune into her channel.
Hey, Kyle, as you grow up, young man, you're going to learn that you don't got to talk so damn much all the time. So basically, I done did my work for the night, picked up a victory. I was about to get up out of here, but you down here running your mouth, Kyle talking about a million times this, a million times that. I'll be damned if I'm going to let you talk that bullshit and then I come down and retort.
You gotta go to her channel. You didn't know? Y'all didn't know.
Short and sweet. It don't need to be a million more times, Kyle. Give me one more shot.
Make sure you like and subscribe to her channel. And in her comment section, make sure you tell her
I've been icing my
where you heard about her channel.
but that's beside the point.
Tell her I sent you.
Hell with a million more times. I just need one more.
Legit. Like, I'm not even kidding. Tell her I sent you. Thunder Rosa cooking in her underwear
I have something to say to you.
is more exciting than this.
You are a great wrestler. There's no question. You're also a great athlete.
Oh, yeah. And she has guests, too.
For your ability. But buddy, you're sounding a little desperate tonight. And it's
Coming from the guy that has 14 goddamn family members.
We all support each other. We're not blood-sucking leeches that just want to take everything that you bring home.
Really?
So, Mark, as great as I think you are,
Have you seen Rocky Romero on your... Okay, you know what?
can't tell you what you want to hear. I am going to tell you what you need to hear. No. Don Callis, no uncertain terms. Mark Briscoe will not get his rematch, but coming up next, our main event for the AEW Unified Championship, Bandido, Okada, live next on Dynamite.
Well, the good news, chat, is we have the main event up next. That is the good news. Hey, let's check that leaderboard. Still got Mike Wilson, number 1. Number 2, we got Jay. Top of the leaderboard will be a Collision Corner sponsor. Better write that down. Tip jar leader and leaderboard leader will be Collision Corner sponsors. David Rice is the tip jar leader, and right about now the leaderboard is led by Mike Wilson. Oh my goodness, man. This is crazy. Like, this is actually crazy. Like, oh my God, man. I like AEW as a company. I like their existence. I like that they're here and there's not just one major promotion in the company. In the country, sorry. That being said, I don't blindly follow or support anything. And the product is just in a very stale place right now. It's just not. It's just not in a good place right now. And it has not been in a good place in a very long time. The thing about it, man, WWE, despite trying their hardest to put their foot in their mouths, are still the #1 company in the world. I just saw a report that they were raising their ticket prices yet again. I mean, like, despite themselves, they are still #1. I mean, it doesn't look, man. At this point, if I'm them, I would keep raising my prices too. I would keep sucking the money out of the fan base, because apparently no matter what they do, people keep paying. They keep paying.
Next week, live in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship.
They raise prices. They put sponsors on everything. They make everything that people. Not only do people keep paying, people keep defending them. Oh my God.
amongst other things, time was Tony Storm. I have not heard from Tony since last week. I know she's sad. We lost everything alone, but now we do this together. We're the Tyrus Love Bombs. We love, we fight, and we will win the AEW Women's Tag Team.
Mina brought her own tag team with her.
Well, you haven't lost everything yet. You still have your mind, your dignity, and your life.
No.
And those.
I fought you in Japan. I will fight you here. Fight me on Collision.
You know, of course, I would love to. And if you think Tony's sad now, she will cry when she sees what I'm gonna do to you.
Tekla is pretty good. Oh my God.
Well, make sure doing what we're all thinking.
Tekla's pretty good on the mic, man. Especially after I watched Collision today. Especially after watching Megan Bain talk. I completely support whoever idea was to keep Megan Bain away from a microphone all this time. Makes sense. Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Oh, it was ooh, it was bad. It was real bad. And defending. Megan could be slapping the mic, telling it to bow down instead of cutting promos. She could be taking that mic and just shaking it. Just take that mic, take both hands, and just shake it back and forth until that mic does what she wants it to do. Oh my God, bro. So at least we know why this match is happening. It is a title match. And that would be the reason why it's happening. Oh my God. Let's see if Okada tries or if he folds it in. Okada is not going to start trying on a random Wednesday night show. I'll be in a state of shock if he begins actually giving forth effort on a random Wednesday night show. So Collision will be taped tonight. It is not live. Why would no Lucha Lane tonight? Why would Tony Khan want to keep putting money on the line in matches? You're already paying the wrestlers' salaries. What is it? What is his incentive to want to keep having these money matches? He's given up like close to like $5 million in money matches. Why? I doubt it's actual money. No shit, Sherlock. Okay. All right.
Don't bring your family to this thing. This is a violent encounter. He's in there with the Unified Champion.
Oh my God. I've Oh my God, bro. He just does money matches instead of coming up with compelling stories, thinking that that's a great substitute, but it's not. It makes even less sense because, again, as the owner, why would he keep throwing these damn money matches? As the owner of the company, if there's no money on the line, they're not going to wrestle. Like, why would you keep throwing these money matches out there? How about you just write interesting stories to then make people care about the match? I feel like I'm just living in bizarro world sometimes. This makes no sense. Also, chat, make sure you double check and see and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, because YouTube, I've come to learn, likes to randomly unsub people. Why? I don't know. Bored? I don't know. Couldn't tell you exactly why, but they do. We are on what I pray. We are on what I pray is the last commercial break. I can only pray. I can only fall and pray. Wow. These commercials are somewhat more interesting. At least I know why they are happening. Ooh, the leaderboard. Let's check the leaderboard. The leaderboard is more interesting. Mike Wilson number 1, Jay number 2, and a bunch of people tied at number 3. And we're back.
By Bandido and Don Callis, Kazuchika Okada looking to fend off the challenge by Bandido for Okada's AEW Unified Championship just days
Caught him with the elbow.
at WrestleDream in St. Louis.
Yeah, not only did he pin Okada, he pinned him with a 1-on-21 plus.
And the flip off.
Grabbing his shoulder now.
Don Okada is focused. Wait a second, Rainmaker attempted as Bandido brings himself up to that top turn. Takes down Okada. Could be
He's on the verge of losing his TV deal. Why is he on the verge of losing his TV deal? I've been hearing that for about 5 or 6 years now. WBD being sold. So? What are they gonna do? Cancel all their programming when they buy the channel?
Okada told me that the reason that they lost that tag match was that he and Takeshi is their first time tagging Bryan Danielson. I mean,
But why would somebody buy WBD and then cancel and then start canceling programming?
I think that was the difference.
That was not their first time tagging. They beat Bandido and Brody in Jacksonville.
What are you, a stooge? What are you going to the match?
Tell me there's a language barrier between Okada and Takeshi. Bandido drops Okada.
To Paramount or Netflix?
Ability by Bandido.
Or why would they be gone if it goes to Paramount?
Maneuver out of Hobbs' way. Can't let him get going. That's
If it gets sold to Netflix, then I could understand it. But then again, at the same time, if they get sold to Netflix, unless Netflix is gonna cancel it, I don't think they're gonna get rid of AEW just because they have a deal with WWE. They can make money on both hands. Why would they get rid of one?
Kazuchika Okada has only been beaten by 3 men inside an AEW ring. Bryan Danielson, Kyle Fletcher, and Bandido. Can Bandido do it twice in a matter of days?
Here's the thing, Excalibur. Every match literally Okada's been in since he's 20 years old has been in a big spot. Has been a huge match. He's got championship pedigree. He's got main event pedigree. That's why he's going to be calm in there. And that's the advantage he has.
Oh my God, man.
He still looks nervous to me. Yeah, we saw right there the calm, cool collectedness of Okada. He saw that opportunity to pull, yank on Bandido's shoulder right into those ropes.
And the thing that fans need to remember about Kazuchika Okada is that while he set records in New Japan Pro Wrestling, he began his career. He started training in Mexico, so he's very comfortable wrestling, competing against luchadors, and most importantly, shutting them down.
Speaks the language too, which is a very important thing when you're in there.
Netflix is mad at WWE for the numbers they bring. Bro, I don't know what's going on with this deal. I don't know who's buying what. But I'm not gonna lie, I honestly don't see anyone buying Warner Brothers and then canceling AEW unless WWE buys Warner Brothers.
Vicious, targeted approach, but sometimes playing mind games.
You guys are thinking about this from a fandom standpoint. You guys are thinking about this from some tribalism type bullshit. Like Netflix is gonna buy something for all that money and then cancel a program just because they want to make WWE happy. They'll just make money on both ends. They'll use that as a bargaining chip to get more money out of WWE. Like, I don't think you guys thought this one all the way through.
to the ring. Smart move by Okada. He's facing somebody a lot of people will call the wrestler of the year 2025.
Bandido trying to get an unfair advantage. They're using Doc Samson to buy himself some time, in my opinion. An unfair advantage by getting
When reruns do a better, bro, I don't think you guys know how TV works. All right, you guys have no idea how TV works. The network cannot charge. The network does not charge more money for reruns they do for live programming. You guys are looking at rate, bro. It's about ad revenue. They can charge more money for ad revenue for live programming. They're thinking about money. You guys are thinking about your favorite wrestling company. And not 3. Come on. Come on. This show should be over. Oh my God. Yeah, buy WB for all that money and all that IP just for 8. Yeah, bro, they know. They. First off, no one thinks Bandido is going to win this match. Second off, let's just pretend that he does. What does that change? Like landscape-wise, like, you know, like what? Basically, who cares? Bandido's a double champion. Okay. Now what? Oh, that's right. He's already a double champion. Well, he's not going to be a triple champion. For all of you complaining about how tired you are, this show is now over and you get to go to bed. I get to go cover this again. See the joy in my face? Up, here comes all 97 members of the Don Callis family. Why do they all look shocked and afraid that another Don Callis family member is coming out? my God, man. That is it for tonight's show. And thank you guys for all joining me and watching the awesomeness that is AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite chat. That will be it. I'm going to go and cover this show again because it was that interesting. I appreciate every last single one of you for being here, donating, participating, contributing to the channel. I will see you guys back here on Saturday night. You might see me before that with some gaming stuff. We shall see. Stay tuned to the channel. I'll let you guys know. In the meantime, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement, Dr. Wax and gramophone, with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam. The land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know. This is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago.
Your brother's mountain get, and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sing? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots. A skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox.